The queen bee has landed. This is Bratz Scorchin, Sasha. Okay, so here's the thing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Sashas. 1, 2, 3, 4 Sashas. And I have all 4 of them because I should have only had 2. Because I bought them to quality check, but I'd pre-ordered, like not pre-ordered kind of thing. They said they would be arriving in August, like the 11th of August from Amazon. And these were, they had released them like on another listing for Prime at an even lower price. So naturally, like I cancelled the order. Did that for Yasmin as well because I bought Yasmin at the same time. Cancelled the order, and then they were delivered today. So 2 I was meant to receive for quality check, and 2 were supposed to have cancelled, but they didn't cancel. So effectively, I've ended up with 4. Yeah, that's the thing. But it gives me a lot of room to quality check. Now, yesterday I was sort of doing this video, and I only had the 2 of them, but something about them just they weren't 100% perfect to my liking. There was a slight difference, not massive. I'll just put a clip in here. Okay, so here we are, and 2 variations of Sasha. Both perfect, just variant. So take a look at the inner corners of her eyes. This is where I want you to really look. There's a difference with the intensity and the sharpness. So this one here, okay, her inner corners are much more intense, and you can easily see that it's more graphic here. So the detail looks more graphic. You can clearly see the shape that's been applied to that peach highlight on the inside, or the outside rather, the outside. This one, not as much. And so it looks more like it's a glow around her eyes, and it's not the lighting either, trust me, because the lighting is perfect in here right now. And I mean, if I just put them side by side, you can see that there's the difference. Right, and I think I'm going to go with this one. And the reason for that is when I received 2 variations of this Yasmin, the other one had more intense silver around her eyes and all the way up to her eyebrow. Where this one, it's still kind of intense, but not as intense, and so I chose her. Also, Jade had a less intense upper lip line. So you see how it's like a black outline at the top of her lips. So I received one that was slightly lighter. It looked more brown, to be honest, and that was lovely, and I found it difficult to choose between, but I decided to go for that one because I love that look. And I think I'm gonna go for the intense. So I think she is the winner, and this is the one that we will be unboxing in this video. From quality checking the 2 that I've received today, I have changed my mind. So one of the 2 that I've received, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing today because her face is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Completely. So we're going to look at her. But first, as always, before we do look at her, we are going to be looking at the packaging specifically. Now, this didn't come in a box. These were not boxed. They were Amazon brown wrap packaging. So they were just like paper. And because of that, we have a dent in the side of the box. It's not a biggie because I don't plan on keeping this side of it. If I'm going to keep anything, it's going to be the artwork. And that's on the back. So we're going to take a look at all of that just now. Right, so Here we see her in the packaging, and she is very, very yellow. This is really cool. People say that it's very much like a bee, and what I think is it's more Kill Bill, but I also think that Kill Bill took their inspiration from Killer Bee, so it's pretty much on that theme. And I'm wondering what it would look like if I put this outfit on Chloe. Chloe hasn't yet arrived, but Yasmin and Jade arrived, and I have them behind me here. You can see them next to the Going Out dolls. I've done a review of them, apart from Jade. I still need to upload Jade, but if you want to check them out, the links are actually down below in this video. Now if you like this content, of course, click that like button, and if you don't want to miss any more from me, because I will be doing reviews of the other girls of the Scorchin line and the Pixies when they come out, then all you need to do is press subscribe, hit the notification bell so that when I upload, you're notified each and every time that I do. And yeah, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of these. Are you going to get them? Are you not going to get them? Are you going to get all? Are you going to get some? Are you going to get one? Are you going to get none? I don't really know. So the only way that I'll know is if you leave a comment there, and that'd be good to have a conversation going on my channel. That would be kind of cool. Right, so packaging. We have dice or die here. One of those terminologies is actually one singular, one is plural, but it escapes my mind which one is which. So instead of having little black dots on there for the dice, we have Bratz iconic lips, which is pretty cool. And this is Sasha at the top, and also at the very top of the packaging it has these racing flags, and it says passion for fashion. And at the bottom we've got a picture of her. Now I'm pretty sure, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but this looks like it's the Bratz Dynamite's motorcycle. That is what that looks like to me, and that's a very good match, because when I looked at them, that's exactly what I thought of. If you don't know what Dynamites are, my favourite one from the Dynamites line was Chloe, and I bought her second hand, and I think she has one of the best Chloe screenings. She's just very adorable, very perfect. She's like a sunset eye. I'll put a picture in here of her, but yeah, she's lovely. And the outfits are really different from this. They're just like, they're very much like Charlie's Angels-esque with the cohesiveness. This is different. This is more motocross. So different from that. And I'm sure you can see with the picture that I'm putting in here how different the kind of style is, but it's a similar theme, but this is more motocross, so think like dirt bikes and stuff. It's not necessarily, or like racer cars and things, it's not necessarily just kind of motorbikes, it's kind of motocross, which is a different thing. Okay, on the back, the artwork is just sickening. I love it. I think it's really good. I mean, I criticise some of the artwork and always Bratz in previous reviews I've done of the Going Out, because I did for the Going Out line a comparison between other Bratz packaging and how I really love this, and I like this packaging as well. Although it's a minimal design, it's been executed very well, and I really appreciate that 100%. So the illustration on here is very good, I'm sure you'll agree, and the colour is coming off really well on camera. For some reason I was filming this last night, and this, when I faced it to the front, was, I mean, I had like daylight lights and it was really like blowing out the colour, so this was yellow, but this is the true colour. So I'm glad that I'm filming in better lighting conditions today, because I've got like neutral more light than the blue light. So yeah, lighting changes colours all the time, but I'm pleased to say that this is extremely accurate. Right, we can see the side of the doll, her profile, the boots, the outfit, both sides of the box. They are transparent, clear, clean lines all around. We do have that typical triangle shape, and as always we do get the handle on the top. What else can I tell you about this? It's got cherries on the side, which I think is pretty cute, and I'll be cutting those out as well because I think it looks really dope. Right, that's me, and I just talked about the packaging. There's not a massive amount to talk about. Okay, one more element I forgot to mention. The background that she is placed up against here in the box that she's held back here with, it's a big can of juice or energy drink. I think it's more like energy drink, and I think it's supposed to represent energy and fuel. But what I think is more clever than that is the fact that it's purple. So with her outfit being yellow, if this was the background just complete solid sunset orange, she wouldn't stand out that much because it would blend in. There wouldn't be enough of a contrast. So that purple really pulls out that colour of yellow that she's wearing, and it works really well. I wonder if the other two girls back there have different colours of cans, but I won't tell you that in this video because that'll be in the next one. So on the back it does also say, I forgot to mention this, so it looks like a lot of blurb, but it's not. It's just the same paragraph repeated in different languages, and it says the Bratz are going full throttle with new looks that are all turbo, no brakes, and totally scorching. Okay, so I guess she's like totally scorching. We'll find out when we unbox. Let's do that now. But it's actually time. Oh geez, I don't have my unboxing. I'm not prepared. What is it? Failure to prepare is failure to prepare is preparing to fail. I don't want to fail in this video. So if I haven't failed, then please press the like button. I know I've just said that, but it just makes sense with what I've just said. Okay, I'm ready. It's time to go in. Now, with the going out line, I had a bit of difficulty unboxing them because there was tape everywhere. So, again, I am very interested to see if this is going to be a similar issue with doing the unboxing for them. I'm really hoping that it's not, and that it's going to give me an easier time. Maybe it is just me, but sometimes when I'm doing these unboxings, I mean, even when I'm doing it off camera, it's really annoying because there's just so much different placements of where, so many different areas of where they place this tape. And I know why they do it, I get it, but it's just a little bit finicky at times. And so I think it could be a little bit better. But maybe I'm getting better at doing this. So let's just, I think maybe pop this down to, put it down to human error as to why. But like, they've got tape at the top and tape at the sides and tape at the bottom, and I mean, why not just put tape all the way around it so that we don't see anything at all. I'm just joking, I'm not mad at it, it's just me. Okay. Right. Alright. So see, I'm really also looking forward to the Bratz Pixies coming out. Like, really looking forward to that. I think that some of them are, I think they're all really great, but the ones I want in particular is, I can't remember that one's name, but she's like a 5th character and she's got like black burgundy hair. She's more like red streaks in her hair. I really like her. And Jade. Oh my god, Jade. Who else? Chloe's really cool. She's got a lot of contrast on her face up, and so I think that that will be like really good. I like also Bratz styling, but the only one that I like from that line is actually Cloe. I don't like the others. I'm not a fan of how they've been styled. I like Yasmin's kind of like her little head tie, but I don't, her hair tie, but I don't like her fashion. I think Chloe is the winner overall of that line, and at some point I may get her, I may not. She's not an absolute must for me, she's not, because I think Pixies have a bit more dynamic look to them in a sense. Although not to say anything kind of bad about styling Chloe, because she looks really good, but do I need her? That's the thing. Alright, so let's have a look at her. So do you see the contrast with the purple on the back? There's quite a contrast there. Now let's look at her up close while she's here. Right, can we see this quite well? I think we can. So her inner corners are a little bit more prominent than the others. and we've got some good contrast. What I like about the shadow here is that it's not shiny. I don't like it when there's a shine to it because it just looks like it's been like stamped on, and it could have been, but this looks a bit more, the fade on it is really good. The matte consistency of it is very good. I like the eyebrows and the mouth, and the way her lips are is really good. It does have a line here outlining her lips, but what I will do is show you towards the end of the video kind of like her completely unboxed and the most detailed clip, okay? But this is what she comes with. I love this outfit. I think it's really cool and slightly kind of Japanese-esque. Really like that kind of kimono sleeve, these bell sleeves, are really nice. Right, so I've got all of this to undo in the back because I don't know, would that be better? It could be, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start like from here. And I don't mind if they've gelled this hair, because actually some gel helps to really take them out the packaging, because it means that the strands of hair are more like they're gelled together, so it makes it easy to move the hair along, to like move the hair along here, right? Where are we? So see this part here, you can like spread this over here and then you've got a gap. Whereas when the hair's not been that gelled, if at all, Yasmin was quite difficult to unbox. But if you don't have that, I just think sometimes the gel can help with the unboxing process, basically. That's all. It just makes it work a wee bit quicker, without fear of cutting the hair. They're in one collective clump, if that makes any kind of sense. Right, okay, I'm nearly there. So we tie the waist. Now we will have this part here, so hopefully I can do this in one go. I don't think I will though. Nah, the T-ties are still in the back of her head. Unfortunately, I hate these things. I really hate these things. I don't know anyone that enjoys them in the slightest. And then we've just got the glassy. So she doesn't come with many accessories, but she doesn't need to. I mean, what was she, like £15–20 or something? So this is the back. So this is that's cool. Like, I want to try and take these off quite clean and keep this, but I can, and just collect the cans. And then with the cans, I'll maybe, I mean, I don't know what I'll do with the back side of the packaging here. Just cut that out and keep it itself. I actually think that would be pretty easy to do, to be honest. Yeah, I think that would be pretty easy. Quite a clean break, actually. You don't have any plastic obscuring you to be able to detach this from the bottom, so that's actually very good. Great packaging. Nice, clean, simple, basic. Nothing too complex. And the unboxing of this was pretty easy. So I think that's like Scorchin energy drink, like Bratz Scorchin Fuel. That's what that seems like to me. That's really dope. I like that. Right. Okay. Right, so immediately when I picked her up off the table, she doesn't seem heavy. She doesn't seem heavy at all. I want to try and take out these ties at the back. Yes, did it in one go with just my fingers. That's good, right? Nice. That was easy. Okay, so that's a really easy unboxing, I have to say. Alright, so the hair is gelled quite kind of heavily at the front here. I mean, you can see that. But I love it. I love the length of this. It's manageable. It doesn't look like it's going to be weird or anything in any way. Her hair is nice and soft at the back. There's not really any gel there at the back. It's just the front portions, and I think it was just to keep it nice and neat in the box. She is the 2001 MGA, and she is a UV face mold. The difference to tell between OG and UV is these the UV ones have the bottom stamp, and the OG have, you know, it's at the top. I wonder if I can show you with Megan. I think that she's OG. Pretty sure she's OG. I'd be really surprised if she's not. Right, so this is Megan. I think she's Campfire Megan, and she has the like OG stamp at the top. So if we compare the two, you can see here that there is a difference where the stamp is being located and what the stamp actually does say. So there you go. That is a difference there. And yeah, this is Campfire Megan, and she is super cute. One of my favourite Bratz, because her screening's great, her hair is the best, and she was well worth her money. Like, I bought her second hand, but I knew she was good condition, and I love that little girl. So yeah, here she is. So her hair is so I need to stop saying so, it's doing my head in. Nice movement in the hair. It is, what is it, nylon. It's not saran, that's fine. But it's soft enough, and I think with a wash it will look really good. Even without a wash, I don't even know if I would wash her hair, to be honest, because it's staying where I want it to stay, so there might not be any need for me to actually do that. I like this. Now, she does feel kind of light. We do have a bit of shedding going on, slightly. Ever so slightly, but nothing to really write home about. We do have her boots and stuff. What was I saying there? So when I picked her up initially, I was like, wow, she's pretty light. So I don't know if that's because there's not a lot of weight on the boots. The boots are actually, they have a bit of heaviness on the bottom, but they don't feel as heavy as like the Kylie ones that you got. And what I actually like about these is that it does feel very solid when you put the boots on there. So you do feel a solid click, and they're not bulky around the side, so that's very cool. Now, I believe that she's the only one in the whole line that has Bratz down the side there of her boots. And just look at that heel. Some people don't like it. I think it's a cool touch. I think it gives a little bit of a quirkiness to it. And the boots are very nice. Love this. The skirt that we can see does have a bit of metallic detail here at the front, and then it is plain black all the way around, and it does velcro at the back. The top at the front velcros here, and it's all the way up to her neck collar, and then we just have some more metallics, dot details around about, and some faux kind of printed stitching on here. Is it the best outfit ever? I don't know, but I think it looks really cool. I certainly think it's for something that's the price that it is. I think it's fair enough. And I don't know, but I feel like a UK like us, we have better prices on Amazon than what, I think it's less expensive here than it is in the States. So I think they're paying a bit more for them in the States, which is strange, because for a while, right, they were in the States and I was like, oh my god, please don't make this a line where it's going to be Target exclusive and then it becomes only available in the US after the time of it being a Target exclusive, and then we don't see like night or day of them, and then people, scalpers, are selling them for ridiculous prices because they're rare. But that didn't happen, so I'm so happy about that, and then I'm just waiting for Pixies. But underneath she has this boob tube, which is really cool. Now let's see what this looks like without the jacket and just the boob tube, and we'll take the skirt off to have a look to see if she has any other underwears. But that's nice. That's a very nice clean look. I like that. It gives it a little bit of a change. Let's take the boots off and take take off the skirt and then put the boots back on. Because their peg legs are weird. Like, they're cool, but they're weird at the same time. But that's what makes Bratz Bratz. I love the satisfying click. You don't always get that. Sometimes it's just like, it's in there. You kind of feel it as the peg is moved into the hole. But this is a satisfying click, which I like. And they are also, they do have a bend and snap knee. Yeah. 1, 2 at its fullest rotation. Like it's when it's fully engaged there. So she does have underwears, and they're kind of cute. That's her underwear, and then on the back, nice, tasteful, very tasteful, grown up, mature, I think actually, but kind of tasteful. okay. Just like, I've got a good body and I'm wearing some good ass underwear with a motocross outfit, if you don't mind, while I ride my motorcycle. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with her. Wow, she's so gorgeous. I love her face. Love her face. Right, so I'm gonna show you her in direct lighting with more of a focus to her face, because for some reason when I film like this you can't really see it super focused in, but I really want to give you that because that's why you're here, to really take a look at her. And yeah, the hair on the back, like, what are we looking at in terms of fullness? I think she's got enough hair, to be honest. I don't see any issues, nothing like that at all. Middle part, absolutely fan-dabby-dozy fine. No problem. Now here's the thing, would I pay scalper prices for them? I don't know. I really don't know. And the reason why I don't know is because while I really like them, I don't know if that's something I would do, because you can get people who, or you can do it yourself and paint something very similar. But for the price point and all of that is good. And I also really like how the eyebrow shape. Like, we're getting these kind of different shapes with the eyes. They're being a lot more creative with the Bratz face-ups. Like, this is typically the kind of face-up we would get from Bratz, and that's beautiful, right? Absolutely gorgeous. But you see how the face shape is different here? Different. The makeup style has changed, and I like that. Yes, I do. I actually think a lot of this inspiration came from the Moa Lola line that they brought out. I think the jade is really similar to Moa Lola jade, and we'll compare them in the next video. Have I unboxed Moa Lola yet? With jade? No, I have 2 and I've still not unboxed. I've got 2 jades, one to keep unboxing, one to unbox, and I've not unboxed one of them. And I've got Felicia, and I haven't unboxed her, but she might stay in the box. Because if not unboxed her to this point, then I might never unbox her. I don't know, but they're like motocross kind of design elements as well. So the jade from this line, like, if you don't get Moa Lola or you don't want to pay the price for Moa Lola, then the jade from this line is like maybe some sort of substitute, because her face up is really similar. And I think the lips in particular, like the graphic liner of the eyes, was a real inspiration for this line. So I think that, I'm sure that the Bratz are becoming very not that they were never successful, but with their relaunches and stuff, I think has been a great success. Has there been a couple of mistakes made in the past recently? Yeah. The GCDS line and the Cult Gaia, they use the UV face mold for them, and I don't think I don't think it was bad, but there's something a little bit kind of missing with Yasmin there. So she is wearing Cloe from Cult Gaia, the second outfit. She's in the back, and I do a comparison between her and Going Out Yasmin. So if you want to see that, then click the link below. But these are the UV face molds. So Bratz, Scorchin use UV face molds, and they don't really look like they're UV face molds. And I think one reason for that is because they have done something with the hair where it lays really flat in the front. I don't know what it is, But the HUV face molds work really well on this line, and I'm very pleased with them. So there is nothing that I could critique this for. I love the fact that we get the glasses with her and we don't get the bag. But what I've also done is not shown you what she looks like with her glasses on. So there's her glasses. So I'm going to try them on first before she does. And they would need to be like red or something for me to kind of pull them off. Colours kind of clash on with my skin tone, but I bet they look really great on her. That's cool. That is super cool. Yeah, sorry, but that is, let me bring them down a bit on her face. So I floored them on her face a little bit. Very cool. So if you raise them up, you don't really see much of an eyebrow, but if you pull them down slightly, you see her eyebrows a bit more. Right, let's put her whole outfit on and I will come back and show you what she's like off camera with a bit more detail, and then we'll come back to here with final thoughts. So here is Sasha in more detail. This is a clearer video so that you can actually see what she looks like. Now, this scooter that she's on is not a Bratz scooter. This is a Mycene scooter. And it is actually a scooter that belongs to Madison, and yeah, it doesn't fit. Like, you can see that it's too big for Bratz, but I just thought the black and the contrast with the yellow was a good combo. So I mean, I would love for Bratz to release something that wasn't too playline, that could, you know, be more collector, like where it's just a very sleek kind of motorbike. And I did look at the Bratz Dynamite motorbike and it just looks too much like a toy. So I just kind of wanted to put this together to show you the possibility. It's not perfect. You could have them all kind of standing next to the scooter, but then they're motocross. It's not scooter. It's not the same thing. But just the contrast between the yellow and the black I wanted to see. So here are her boots. So it does say Bratz on there. And then moving up, we can see her skirt. I love the detail on the stitching in there. That's very good. And then, of course, her eyes. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. Just wanted to put this in here so that you guys can see, like, exactly what she looks like. Okay. Before I put her skirt on, I just wanted to show you one more detail of her. She has like a gusset on the inside. So she has this like strip of material to stop the skirt from like rising up. And that's a... Did they need to do that? That's what I mean, like, did they need to do that? No, they didn't need to do that. But they did. And for a doll it's supposed to be budget, it's a very good execution. I think one of the best Bratz lines that they've come out with for the style, for the design packaging, for the price point. There is nothing that I can fault on this. Nothing. Okay, so that is my review of Sasha from Goin Out. Let me know your thoughts about her down below. Is she one that you're going to get? Is she not one that you're going to get? Let's take a look at her eyes one more time, because her eyes are just so good. Fabulous. What I will say is, they don't have the articulation that the sort of newer Bratz come out with. So like the Goin Out line, they have the articulation in the elbow, the wrist and all of that, but these don't. They have the original kind of bodies. They do seem a little bit lighter than usual, and I'm not sure why that is. It could just be me. But when I picked her up, I was like, oh, slightly lighter. But now that I'm holding her, she feels alright. It's not a big deal. Yeah, really great design concept all the way through to execution. And she can also stand without needing a stand, which is very good. Very good indeed. If you enjoyed this, press the like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss my uploads for other Bratz dolls. I also have the like the Jade-iversary one. I've got two, again, not unboxed. I need to do the unboxing of that 100%. I think I'll do that once I've done this line. Yeah, so click the like button, hit notification bell, blah blah blah, and let me know your thoughts, comments, stuff like that in the comment section down below. Let's get some sort of conversation started, and let me know if she is one that you're gonna get, if you've got her, and if you've got her, do you love her? Because I'm telling you right now, I love this doll. Really great. So yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, guys, stay safe and take care out there. Ciao.